As the special CBI court readies to deliver the verdict in 1992 Babri Masjid demolition case, three key accused BJP leaders will skip the hearing. While Uma Bharti has tested positive for coronavirus, LK Advani and Murli Manohar Joshi have excused themselves on the grounds of health and age. The three BJP leaders and Vinay Katiyar are among the 32 accused in the case, whose judgment will be delivered after 27 years. CBI Judge Surendra Kumar Yadav will begin reading out the verdict shortly as he has arrived in the courtroom. Sadhvi Ritambra, Sakshi Maharaj, Vinay Katiyar and Champat Rai Bansal have also reached the court. If convicted, saffron veterans Advani, Joshi, Bharti, Katiyar, Ritambra, Mahant Nritya Gopal Das, Bansal, Ram Vilas Vedanti Dharmadas and Dr. Satish Pradhan would face maximum imprisonment of up to 5 years. A high alert has been sounded in Uttar Pradesh. While policemen in civil clothes will be on guard in Ayodhya, 2,000 cops will be deployed at the building that houses the Ayodhya Prakran Court in the old High Court building in Lucknow's Kaisar Bagh. A report in the Times of India also stated that Rapid Action Force personnel have been stationed in 25 sensitive districts. The body of the 20-year-old Dalit woman who died at the Delhi hospital on Tuesday after she was gang raped allegedly by 4 upper caste men was cremated by the police and district administration of Hathras around 3 a.m. on Wednesday against the wishes of the family. The woman's family members said that the police forcibly performed the last rites last night, even though they wanted to bring her body home one last time and cremate her in the morning as per the customs. The woman had died at Delhi's Safdarganj hospital on Tuesday, 2 weeks after she was attacked brutally while helping her mother in the fields. She had suffered multiple fractures, paralysis and a gash in her tongue in the horrific assault. But the family's horror did not end there as the high-handed police force whisked away her body from the hospital around midnight without informing the family. The parents and the brother of the victim were in Delhi when the UP police brought her for cremation to Hathras around 200 kilometers away from the national capital. Meanwhile, the police's actions have been described as gross inhumanity and have led to demands of immediate action against the cops as well as the administration for denying the rape victim dignity even in death and heaping humiliation and misery on her family after they have already suffered such a trauma. Former Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, who had termed the gang rape and murder as class-specific Jungle Raj of UP, condemned the manner in which the woman was cremated. He said, "A daughter of India is raped, facts are suppressed and in the end, the right to funeral is also taken away from her family. It is abusive and unjust." Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra termed the cremation by police and district administration against the wishes of the family as inhuman. She said the government did not protect her while she was alive. The government did not provide timely treatment when she was attacked. After the death of the victim, the government took the last rights of the daughter from the family. It is gross inhumanity. She also demanded the resignation of UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, saying that instead of protecting the victim and her family, his government became complicit in depriving her of every single human right, even in death. Congress workers and members of the Valmiki community have blocked the roads and the main market of Hathras amid huge deployment of police force. The community has announced a no sanitation strike in the city, while local reports said that some protesters also pelted stones and tried to set a motorcycle on fire, which forced the police to lathi charge. The officials said that Secretary Home Bhagwan Swaroop will lead the SIT and DIG Chandra Prakash and Commandant PAC Agra Poonam will be its members. The SIT has been asked to submit its report in 7 days' time, an official said. He further said that Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has also asked for conducting the trial of the case in a fast-track court. Meanwhile, some reports also said that PM Modi has taken cognizance of the matter and spoken to UP Chief Minister over phone call. US President Donald Trump defended his response against coronavirus, which has affected over 7 million people in the country, as Democratic challenger Joe Biden today said at his first presidential debate that 7 million people have contracted the virus and the president has no plan. Joe Biden branded Donald Trump a liar and told him to shut up as the two clashed in a bad-tempered start to their first televised debate. The fact is that everything he is saying so far is simply a lie. I'm not here to call out his lies, but everybody knows he's a liar, Biden said in his response. Facing the threat of being made a one-time president, Trump hit back, saying as it is China's fault. It should have never happened. He further added that millions could have died without his own actions. When you talk about numbers, you don't know how many people died in China, you don't know how many people died in Russia, and you don't know how many people died in India, Trump said at the debate in Cleveland. He also said that they don't exactly give you a straight count.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.